What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning, hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video and update on Rndr. Had to do it, I think, after this huge sell-off that we've seen in especially the last 2 days. This really started Thursday evening, so you could even say since, 2 days. All right, we'll keep it at 2 days. But I wanted to make a full update on that. What to expect, some important levels, what's going on right now, why we are dropping like this. So that's what we'll talk about in this video. Now, before we get into that though, before we get into Rndr token specifically, if you want to receive daily trading signals by me, check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment, and there you'll find instructions on how to join that group. And that's also, we discussed Rndr there quite a bit as well. There's also a chat room, and there I already said that Rndr was probably going to drop down quite a lot soon, because Thursday, excuse me, I cannot talk. It's still early weekend, right? But yeah, Thursday by this time that Rndr was actually testing its highs it made at the beginning of February when the market was still very bullish. Bitcoin had already fallen. At least a bit. Bitcoin had already had a bearish breakout. We had this move already, and some move afterwards. So it was just, and apart from that, and we talked about this earlier in updates as well, the volume for Rndr is just a little bit shady. It's not the worst in the world, but it's a weird distribution. There's always some sort of manipulation going on with the price of Rndr, even though it's a great project. I 100% agree with that. So this was expected. I also said that in the Signal chat room. But right now, I mean, we're falling very hard. We had a bearish breakout through 1.9. We had a bearish breakout through 1.75. And right now, you can see that this level we're at around 1.6. It's a strong level. It also has the 0.618 of this entire move up. So overall, and also the 200 EMA right here under it, kind of like between 1.55 and 1.6. There's a lot of support. So I do expect in the weekend, where the volume usually drops down, which is also the case for Rndr, I do expect that we'll be able to find some support here this weekend. But afterwards, unfortunately, I think Bitcoin and the entire market will continue the bearish momentum that we've seen throughout the last 3 days. And with that, even though I think Rndr is a great project, and there's also a little bit of a narrative going on about distributed computing power, which Rndr fits perfectly in, I still think it's the most likely scenario at this point of time that 1.55 at some point will break, at some point either at the end of the weekend or beginning next week. And that will drop down to our next support level at around 1.4. That's what I expect. I mean, as I said earlier as well, Rndr is a great project, but right now we've seen this before, right? I mean, this drop right here was kind of the same. The market right here actually wasn't that bad, but still in a very short period of time, we dropped down 40%. If you compare that with the levels we're at right now, we've only dropped about 26%. So if we would drop down like 36, 40, in the regions of that, we would drop down to 1.4. And usually I don't like to compare movements like that, but this does look quite similar. So yeah, that's what I expect, and it lines up very well with what I think about the market as well. So long term, Rndr still a great project. Short term, I would stay away for a little bit. But that's my take on it for now. If you do have any questions, then let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.